Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem. Creditor, it's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today it is Friday, March 13th, 2026. It's a blessing to be with you as we have been together every weekday morning for almost 6 years. Just saying hi, checking in. There's a lot to talk about today. But let's start by saying good morning. Cynthia and Penny, Tara and Neil, Jody and Scott, it's good to see you. It's broadcast 1508. Thank you, Penny. Arlene, nice to see you. Peter, sending love to you in Frankfurt. Haley, good to see you. Rosa, sending love to Malta. Arlene and Richard, Cecile and Barry, good morning. Let's see a few other friends before we start with the bracha, learn some Torah. Hi, Susie. Linda and Karen. Hi, Carl. Hi, Galia. Nice to see you. It's good to see you. All right, let's take a breath. We'll sing a bracha. We'll learn some Torah. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah Hafoch ba v'hafoch ba la'asok b'divrei Torah. Tidiyai lai 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 lai, tidiyai lai lai lai, tidiyai lai 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 lai, ay la lai lai. So hi everybody, good morning. It's good to see you. I am coming to you live from Atlanta, where I'm at the airport. I just landed. I'm here to serve as scholar in residence for a community a little bit away from the city center. Truly, it's a pleasure to be carrying all of us forward and purposefully in the world, especially given yesterday's events in West Bloomfield, Michigan. I know that all of us have been paying close attention, but I'm not sure you know that in our community, Cheryl, where are you? I had a comment just a minute ago from you. Cheryl, who is a regular in our morning Torah community, just wrote thank you to those who reached out in support after the attack on our beloved Temple Israel. There have been attacks on synagogues in just terrible numbers since October 7th and before, and our hearts are all with the Temple Israel community. Thank God the terrorist was stopped. We have work to do, including supporting our funds that go into security. It's not what I thought I'd be talking about as a rabbi so often, but it is essential that we make sure to not shirk from our responsibility to provide for the welfare and the safety of children and adults and staff. Scott is sharing that his cousin's grandson was in the preschool there yesterday. And Judy is sharing that she called her friend who works in another shul in the area. My colleagues who are there in that shul and in neighboring shuls, this is part and parcel, unfortunately, of what it is to lead Jewish community in the world today. And it is our responsibility to not hide from it. So as we learn some Torah today, let us pray for the welfare and healing of the security guard who was injured protecting the community, for all of the families whose sense of well-being and centeredness is now shaken. And let's remember that our work right now includes standing up for the safety and dignity of our community. Just this week, 2 days ago, our CEO, Eric Goldstein, and many interfaith partners went to Albany to lobby for what we're calling a buffer bill, which is to provide for additional safety surrounding synagogues and houses of worship. And it has been on the one hand, affirming to see all of the interfaith partners who themselves also experienced deep vulnerability in their houses of worship recently. It is our job to make sure that we protect ourselves and that we remember that protecting ourselves should come with an awareness that every place dedicated to the holy should be a safe place for children and for adults. Rosa is sharing that there was a fire tonight in a shul in Rotterdam. I didn't know that. Praying for them, of course, from the core of who we are as well. Deborah is sharing that today is her sister's 75th birthday and the yurtzeit for her father 32 years ago. Today's Torah is in memory and in celebration within your family, and similar for all of us too. Deborah, thanks for letting us know. I'm going to call out, you said that there's someone who's trolling in our community. So let's, oh, I see. All right, I'm sure someone else in our community will show up and make sure that they can't do any more of that. All right, let's learn a little bit of Torah. This is a lot to be talking about, praying for the safety of our community. And one of the ways that we do so is by learning Torah and being true to who we are. I'm proud to be traveling this week, as I do sometimes, to communities that invite me to be a vehicle for reassurance and for depth. So, it's Parshat Vayakhel and Parshat Pekudei. This week we end the book of Shemot, the book of Exodus. And it's sad because within the book of Shemot we have so much story, so many of the peak moments of our early history, the birth of our nation, standing at Sinai, the sea splits. There are down points too. The golden calf is not something we should be proud of. But here we are at the Mishkan, the tabernacle that we are working so hard to build and build right. It's finally complete, and we know that it works because God's cloud, Ananei Kavod, settles upon it and fills it. But what I wanted to do is just focus, especially given the events of this week, on one word. The very first word of the first of the two Torah portions we read this week is Vayakhel. In order to complete the work of building the Mishkan, it is prerequisite, it is necessary to be what that verb represents. Vayakhel is based in the same core shoresh, the root, as the word kihila. Moses communitied the people, without which, what was the purpose of the Mishkan anyway? We are a community and we must act as a community. It's sort of the lesson that surrounds the Mishkan, because after all, for all of this intricate work, the lattice work and the weaving and the gold and the silver and the lapis lazuli and the other precious materials that artists brought together as a celebration and a convening of the holy, what would it have been had our community not surrounded it? The Mishkan, this tabernacle, was placed in the center of the community. And it's beautiful, it's a spectacle, it's something to see. But think for a moment, friends. Think for a moment about where the beauty really resided. Objects can be nice. They can be shimmery and glittery. But that is only the center. It is a reflection of who we are as a community. It wouldn't have been beautiful had we not brought our whole selves into its construction. Just like the later temple in Jerusalem required different parts of the community to show up and to build its facets. Things are holy because they are connected to community. The Mishkan all alone would not have been beautiful because it wouldn't have had us. And so, friends, just for a moment, let that be a reflection back to you. What makes our community, this morning Torah lovely thing that we are, so special, is that we animate it, we fill it with our spirit, we share the world, we inhabit it fully, and we don't shrink even in moments when we're under attack. Think about all of our sisters and brothers in Israel. In the last couple of weeks, weddings that have happened in bomb shelters, and Torah that has been learned and children that have been tended to, people that have been taken care of, people who have loved. It is our humanity that makes things better. It is what we do with our souls that makes things beautiful. And so we send our hearts to West Bloomfield, we send our hearts to Rotterdam, we send our hearts all over Eretz Yisrael. We send our hearts to each other. We are beautiful. And we are what makes the world even more beautiful. That's a gift, to inhabit that mission fully. Let's send our hearts to the East, friends, and sing. Kol hod balevav pnima nefesh Yehudi homiya ulefatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia עוד לא עבדה תקוותנו, התקווה בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. Shabbat Shalom, friends. May it be a Shabbat of peace. See you on Monday.